Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Cancer. How are you guys? Cancer, I hope you guys are all well this week, and thanks so much for dropping in. See what's happening with the energy around you. Keep in mind this can be any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates for you. Cancer, what does Cancer need to know? The energies surrounding Cancer. Oops, that one wants to come out. We have a little indecision here. Someone's feeling a little indecisive. Sometimes it's just a failure to recognize or see something. Yeah, so I do see the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So there's some kind of indecision. Now, it could have to do with money. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's focused on their finances, likes to prepare for the future. It's an energy of someone who's very gracious, very grounded, and very practical and sensible about how they spend their money. Okay, it's also an energy of someone who often is, just focused on themselves, their home, but it's a person who likes to be prepared, and there's some kind of indecision. Someone's failing to recognize that energy. Oh yeah, so I can definitely see some indecision. So I do see something emotional. There could be someone may have a choice between you and somebody else. Okay, or it could be your own indecision. Like I say, you're indecisive about something. So I do feel it's an energy of being kind and compassionate, looking on the past with kindness and compassion. This is about loving yourself first too, I feel here it's telling me. But like I say, there could be some indecision, some kind of choice that you may have to make here. Yeah, I do see someone's ego getting in the way. So it has to do with financial planning, planning for success. I gotta tell you, I feel like you have someone here who's unsure whether something will be successful or not. It's a little bit of uncertainty. So there's definitely an energy of taking responsibility. Okay, but it's definitely saying to be kind, compassionate, to ground yourself. Okay, so I do see an energy of grounding, yeah. So I do see a windfall of abundance here. Someone's definitely, I feel there's going to be a choice. It could even be yourself that you're making to do with your finances, or you have someone here who's unsure. And maybe has a choice between you and someone else. It's an energy of someone who sometimes gets a lot of attention. It's an energy of chasing, but someone's making a decision here, or someone's failing to recognize their ego's getting in the way. So we have that windfall of abundance, wise counsel, good fortune. This could be a career opportunity as well, but it's about a path of learning. So it's about going down this new path, and I do feel there's abundance coming towards you. Okay. Yeah, there's something new here. Now, this could be a job opportunity, a new house, a new home. It could be something to do with education, leading you towards the path of abundance. It's about planning for success. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is looking at. Success. Maybe it's financial planning. But there's definitely something emotional here. Yeah, we have a few trust issues here. So you could have someone here, it's an energy of someone who's not trusting someone, and it has to do with an indecision, but it could be an energy where someone's failing to recognize their ego's getting in the way. Okay. Sometimes, people who make a lot of money have a tendency to have a bit of an ego. So, but I see the trust issues. There's some kind of unwise choice. Someone may have made a choice, chose the wrong person, or they failed to recognize that you were very grounded, stable, maybe even financially successful. It's an energy too of someone making a decision about their future, enjoying the fruits of their labors here. So it could be financial planning, but like I say, it looks like a energy where someone's unsure if they want to be single or not. Because I see someone kind of holding back here. That's yourself here. It's about planning for success. You feel something's not successful. Okay, I think it's another person's energy though. Someone's failing to recognize the Queen of Pentacles, grounded, practical, stable, very gracious and very kind. So there's definitely could be a miscommunication. But it's definitely trust issues. There's somebody making an unwise choice. So it's about choosing something that'll make you happy here. And that's what I feel, something emotionally fulfilling. It could be, like I say, making some kind of a choice here about whether you want to be single or not, or whether there's someone around you who isn't sure if they want to be single. Someone's sitting there with that indecision. Let's see who that is. Someone's failing to recognize their ego's getting in the way. Yeah. Someone's chasing the money, though. I can see it, but there's trust issues, whether someone's chasing you for money or not. Okay, yeah, see, someone looking out for number one here. I feel like it's connected to the Queen of Pentacles. Is someone single or not? Do you want to be single or not? I feel these are some issues here. Definitely if you have a person coming towards you, that you may not trust this person, so you're looking out for number one here. Could be another person who's kind of looking out for themselves though, you know? Yeah. We have the Two of Swords. Why is this here? For Cancer. Two of Swords. There we go. Yeah. So it has to do with someone failing to recognize emotional fulfillment and happiness. This is something to do with planning for the future. So it does look like some kind of emotional situation, but it's about someone putting all their cups out there, putting themselves out there. Maybe it's yourself, you know, thinking it's time to get out there, meet somebody. Because I do, you know, the Queen of Cups is someone who can be very self-sacrificing, someone who's had a tough time in their love life. Caring for others, being a little bit too passive. When you connect that with the Queen of Pentacles, you have someone who makes somebody comfortable. You're sacrificing, okay? Some of you have sacrificed a lot in relationships, in your love life. And you're really, I feel, a little bit concerned about, because I feel there's trust issues, and it has to do with whether, you know, somebody is actually single here. But you know, it's about looking out for yourself. You're not just trusting anyone. And that's what I feel, especially when it comes to your finances. You want to be stable. You want to feel safe. You want to feel secure. So it has to do with somebody being indecisive, unable to see this emotional fulfillment. Yeah, someone failed to recognize. See, it has to do with teamwork, cooperation, compromise, compatibility. So we can see here the Queen of Cups, someone who sacrifices, kind of bends over backwards to please somebody. So some of you have sacrificed enough, okay? You've sacrificed your own emotional happiness, possibly for somebody else. But I feel it's about going down this path. And I do feel it's about compromise. There's a need for some kind of compromise here. Yeah. So, yeah. Someone's feeling a little regret, feeling like there's no hope. Okay. So that's you know, this could be yourself finding someone compatible, you know, and it could be to do with anything, you know, it could be to do with something successful, going to school, but it has to do with a windfall of abundance. It has to do with abundance in the future, enjoying the fruits of your labors. This could be about putting money away, making some kind of choice, but you're looking for someone who's willing to compromise, and it looks like there's not a lot of hope here. Yeah, or you're just feeling that way. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so it's about taking a little bit of a risk. So I feel there's a need to take a risk. And I feel like it's, you know, you may be thinking it's time to go down another path. You may need to take a risk. You may have taken risks in the past. Things didn't go very well. You sacrificed a lot. So it's telling you to take a look before you leap. You know, before you go off on this path here. But I do see an Aries energy, but it's an energy of pushing through fear. Okay, I do see some trust issues. It's about pushing through this and taking a little bit of a risk, going down a path, something to do with success, whether it will be or won't be. And it has to do with a victory, and someone's ego's getting in the way. Yeah, tell me about the ego. Yeah, we've got someone here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be yourself, could be this other person, but I feel it's a person who's focused a lot on their money, maybe focused on something that happened in the past. Okay, it's a person who, a lot of times the Prince of Pentacles, it's a page energy. It's someone who communicates in a way where there's something that you're not trusting because of the way they communicate. Now, it could be their ego getting in the way. I feel like it's like there's missing details, okay? Because the Prince of Pentacles sometimes, you know, looks at things. They're planning for success. They want it to be successful. But it's an energy of someone who failed to recognize their ego got in the way, because I feel they're communicating in a way where they're leaving something out of it. So I feel like it's the other person failing to recognize this emotional fulfillment. You may have been someone who bent over backwards. You were, you know, being really kind and compassionate, sacrifice and giving to this person. Okay, you may have even taken a risk, but I feel like it's basically saying here, this person needs to take a risk. It's like they want you to take all the risks, you see? Yeah. So someone kind of focused on themselves, looking out for themselves. So I feel like there's some trust issues. I feel like it's just between the two of you, but it's a person making an unwise choice. Somebody made an unwise choice here. So we have this windfall of abundance here. It's like the Wheel of Fortune energy. Yeah. So there, look at this energy. Someone failed to recognize everything that you had to offer, what you were giving them. You took a risk. Okay, they didn't. Their ego got in the way. They were planning for success, but I feel this person didn't get something they wanted because of it. See, they have trust issues. Now, it could be them, unsure if they want to stay single or not, or you felt maybe this person just wanted to. It's a person who's, you know, looking out for themselves more than the other person. There's a need for balance here. I feel like you have a lot to offer. Very kind, very compassionate, very generous, but you're waiting for this person to give you something. It's like it's their turn to take this risk, to cooperate and compromise. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, so it has to do with some kind of change. See, someone's not telling you something. They're keeping something to themselves. You feel like they may be not telling you the whole story. There's something missing in the details of a situation about why something wasn't successful. Someone's not telling you. So it has to do with an energy of moving on, looking out for yourself, going off on a new path. But I feel that there's indecision on both people's part here for different reasons. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who, I can see a little Aquarius energy. It's an energy of someone who feels the situation's out of reach or you're out of their league. Okay, so it's an energy of somebody reaching out. So I feel like you took a risk. This person reached out. You took a risk here. Maybe they didn't tell you everything you need to know. But it's about letting go of that, willingly releasing that energy. Because I do see the birth of something new. So I feel like you're open to something, but you're ready to go down a new path if somebody doesn't reach out. Okay, and I see your hopes and dreams here. There's an energy of someone's hopes and dreams. But yeah, if you don't get, you know, I feel like you took a risk with someone. But I feel this person didn't tell you everything. They kept some details to themselves. Their ego definitely was the person, the energy and control here. Yeah. It's the person who felt something wouldn't be successful. They feel like you're out of their league. But I feel like, look at this beautiful energy. You have so much to offer here. Loving, caring, nurturing, kind, and compassionate, you see. Someone failed to see that energy. You could have made this person very happy. I think they're seeing it now, though. Yeah, see, they were protecting themselves, everything they worked for. You see, their ego got in the way. This is something to do with their financial success. I do feel this is someone a little bit stubborn, maybe even being a little bit selfish here. I see some Taurus energy in this reading. Not to say Tauruses are the most stubborn, because believe me, everybody can be stubborn. It really could be anyone, possibly even a Virgo energy, but it's just a single person, someone thinking about staying single, looking out for themselves, but they didn't get something they wanted because they don't want to take a risk. Because I feel you've already taken a risk. You've sacrificed, given to this person, you made them comfortable. So there's something now you're not comfortable with, you see? Yeah, but you're open. I feel open to new possibilities about going down this path. I do see change. It's an energy of feeling on top of the world. So you've got some really positive things going on around you. See, this person's seeing this. I feel they want to reach out. I feel the situation, you know, they're not trusting that you'll communicate with them is what I feel here, because that Page of Pentacles is definitely a communication. But they're not telling you something. This person's kept something to themselves, so you're not trusting it. Okay, I can see that. So there's this you may have failed to recognize this energy when you started something with this person and you took a risk. You know, it's about looking back at what happened here. So yeah, see, it's an energy of someone here. Someone's trying to figure something out here. But it's also an energy of took a risk, maybe thinking you could fix the situation, or you could be, with your kindness, compassion, making someone comfortable, you could fix it. Okay, so it's an energy of someone being a little bit of a people pleaser. It's that fixer-upper energy. It looks like you took a risk. But I think this person needs to take some time to figure themselves out too. It's looking at the facts, being logical. Okay. So I love your energy here, though, because I feel as though you're just not making a decision right now, okay, about risking this with this person. It's their turn. They need to figure things out. They need to sort themselves out. Something to do with facts and figures, something financial, definitely, with this person. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Oops. Yeah, see, there's someone here has a fear of being rejected. They're not so sure. Okay, so this is someone who's failing to recognize an opportunity. See, you gave them everything. You took a risk. You were kind and compassionate. You made them feel comfortable, but there's something you're not comfortable with now because you've been looking at the facts. It's an energy of a person who wants to win. They definitely got a major ego issue here with that Seven of Swords. In fact, this person might even have a little bit of a tendency to be very arrogant. Okay, maybe you felt, it was something you could deal with. That's that fixer-upper energy. Yeah, like I say, you may have taken risks before. You certainly won't be again. Because I feel like there's an energy here where you're just not sure. I do see an energy of leaving something behind here, not trusting this person. Thanks, no thanks, it's not good enough. So they weren't offering enough. They were offering you what you wanted here. So, yeah. It's looking back at all this hard work. You're feeling a little beat up, feeling emotionally drained. Okay, but it's telling you not to give up here. Okay, whatever this is, you can put it behind. I see you moving on towards something more successful. So interesting energy there. But yeah, whatever it is, I feel like it's almost like I feel where you've just kind of moved on here. You've gone through some kind of change. You're releasing baggage, burdens. Okay, you're kind of just willingly letting this go. You're putting something behind here, moving towards more success, but it's telling you not to give up. Okay, especially when it comes to your love life here. I can see that energy, but it's about the trust, looking back at this. Yeah, you may not have trusted this person in the beginning and took a risk here. So it's telling you to just let go of that. Anything that no longer serves you. Okay. But I think it's this person too. They're not trusting yourself. They're not trusting this. And I feel they're looking back at it themselves. I don't think this person's going to give up. I feel they're still holding on here and they're thinking about coming back around, but they're procrastinating and weighing the pros and the cons here. They're kind of back and forth, trying to make up their mind here. Whether you will be able, whatever it is that happened between you, it's about putting it behind and moving forward. Okay, so it's that person, this is someone who's looking out for themselves. I don't know if they're someone who's chased because they have money. Maybe you feel that way. Okay, like I say, it could be yourself, but yeah. Oh, that ego. Yeah, this person needs to accept responsibility too. I feel they're looking at the details, but they're very stuck right now. They're holding on to some kind of baggage, something that maybe happened in the past. But it's about releasing it and letting it go. It no longer serves. See, something came to a very painful ending. So a painful period in your life is over. I feel like you're moving on. You've gone through a lot of change. But I think this person really looks like they're thinking of coming back around here. They want to put an end to something. Can you put this behind you, whatever it is? All right, to put an end to the situation. But I see someone procrastinating here, whether they should or they shouldn't. They're kind of back and forth in their head. Yeah, see, they're procrastinating. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. We have a power couple here. So it's really about trust, and it has to do with money, finances, whether a situation will be successful. Someone may have failed to recognize that you were successful. The situation could have been, and I feel they have regrets. I feel they do, but you feel like there's no hope because I feel like you took a risk here. You've taken risks, I feel. It's that energy of the fixer-upper, trying to fix somebody. You maybe thought you could, fix this situation, maybe help this person heal. If you loved them, nurtured them, made them feel comfortable, that this would sort itself out. But it has to do with this person doing it on their own. And I do feel this person's stable financially. I do. I feel there's somebody who is a lot focused on the future. So I think this person's kind of grounding themselves and they're looking at the future. See, they're looking at the possibilities here. See, they failed to see you. You were trying to do things to make them happy. You were trying to make, putting all the cups on the table here. And that's what they didn't do, is put the cups on the table. Their ego got in the way. They felt this wouldn't be successful. Yeah, see, there it is. They didn't trust their intuition. This person didn't trust their intuition. I feel like they already knew, and they didn't trust their intuition. And maybe you didn't as well. But you know, the trust issues can be like whether it has to do with between the two of you or things that have happened in your past. Because that star's there for a reason. It's about letting go of things that no longer serving you, finding your inner balance. This has to do with your hopes and dreams. I think this person just feels like you're out of their league, you know. I do. Yeah, see, it's about not repeating mistakes of the past. You definitely won't with that Empress energy. So, but I think this person's doing a lot of thinking about this. I feel they're just kind of in their head a lot, over analyzing a situation. And that's what happens with the ego energy, somebody over analyzing. You know, it's an energy of someone who wants to win. So they could have been somebody who, you know, just came in with that wrong energy. They didn't trust their inner wisdom. This is someone who already knew. They already knew everything they need to know. You're the Empress, you know. This is everything of their hopes and dreams. And to me, it looks like it was, you know, kind of too good to be true. So they kind of weren't trusting it. But I feel if they come towards you and reach out, I feel they're worried you're going to reject them, okay? You may ignore them, whatever the situation. So they procrastinate, but I do think they're going to communicate. You're going to look at the details. It's telling you to just take your time, not rush. I don't think this person's rushing you or anything, but I do think they're coming back around. But what's on your mind is not letting something that happened before happen again. And I think it's the trust energy, overanalyzing a situation. It's like a self-imposed trap where somebody's in their head. They don't want something that happened before. So like I feel like it's both of you. I feel like you both got a little bit of baggage here. Things you need to let go of that's the trust issues, you know, putting it behind, moving towards something, just putting whatever this is behind. And I feel like that's what this person wants, is to put this behind. They want to move forward. They want to move past this energy. They really don't want to give up because they're still holding on. This is someone who, you know, they want to win, you know, and they are looking at the facts. They are realizing you already took a risk. You took that leap of faith. Yeah. There you are, looking at the details, taking your time with this. Oh yeah, see, this person's got some feelings. We got the King and Queen of Cups. See, this is someone who kept their feelings to themselves here. I think this person has a lot of feelings for you. I can see that energy. Look at that. Aw. Yeah. When people don't trust each other because of things that happened in the past, it can like create a whole scenario of problems. And that's what I feel that's happened here. See, a whole scenario of problems, trust. It's about taking the things that you learn, taking what resonates, leaving the rest behind. So, yeah, this person definitely, you know, they're hoping you can trust them. I think it's both of you not trusting each other. I feel you didn't trust this person, maybe even right off the get-go. Maybe you felt they were a bit of a player and you took a risk anyway. Because that's the energy of being a little passive, self-sacrificing, healing somebody, making them comfortable. But now you're no longer comfortable. This person may, you know, have some regrets here for not cooperating or being compromising. Because it looks like you kind of bent over backwards a bit for this person. But I see this beautiful energy. Yeah, there you are. See, you're learning to look out for yourself, look out for number one here. You're enjoying the fruits of your labors, very comfortable, beautiful, making plans for the future. So I think your issue is because you've gone through some change here, you've healed. You're not so sure. You may just want to stay single. I feel like you've got, money is looking good. If it hasn't been, it's definitely going to get better here. I see you taking care of yourself, looking really good. Nice. Sorry for the dog barking. She's wanting my attention. She is a Cancer, just so you know. She seems to like to do this during the Cancer videos. So there you are. They want to talk to you. This person's going to tell you something about their feelings and emotions, what makes them happy. See, they know they failed to recognize what you were giving. It's their turn to take a risk. And I feel they're going to, but they are a little worried you're going to reject them. But they do feel they've missed this opportunity because of trust issues. They didn't trust you, that you had their best intentions, I feel. I see you just being so kind and compassionate, but it's their turn. It's their turn to take that risk now, to share their feelings and put all their cups on the table. Yeah. I wish you the best here. That's your messages for this week, Cancer. Okay, just keep doing you. Make sure you're looking out for number one as well. An Empress always looks out for the Empress as well as that Queen of Pentacles. Make sure this is in your best interest. Take care. Wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.